All right, welcome to Flashlight City. We've got the Sofirn, and under here it says Sofirn. You like that? Put that sticker right on top, why don't you? Put the sticker on top. And there's your barcode. Time to check out. And actually, it does come at a good price. Oh, by the way, I got a link down below, so click on that. It'll take you to Amazon. I did today, and it's like, it could be delivered tomorrow. So that's quick, okay? I'm a Prime member, so I'd get free shipping too. So there's another thing. But this is the SF47T as in Tiger. And it is, it's a thrower, okay? Take a look. You know, this reflector is set up with this Osram 25 watt emitter to get downfield, and they're saying 1,100 meters at 1,500 lumens. That's turbo. 700 is high. Then it's 300. Then it's 50, and then you got moonlight mode. So it's tail cap switch actuated. Oh, hold on. Let me see if this will tail stand. Of course, my board's uneven here. It should tail stand, right? Because of this? No, maybe not. Okay. You get a lanyard with it, by the way. And you get O-rings. You see the O-rings in there. So lanyard, O-rings. And you get the batteries, which are 21700 batteries. And you can pop this thing apart like this, or from the back, however you want. And here's the batteries. 21700, 5,000 milliamp each. So you get both these batteries for free with the flashlight. And this is not the way I should have done this, but this is the way I did this. Because you can also, I mean, they tell you, pop off the tail to do this. Like this, right? Okay, so, it's, 6061 aircraft grade aluminum, IPX8 for underwater or drop or whatever. And so you've got all that. It looks like you got a lot of cooling fins here. And it's got ATR, automatic temperature regulation. So if it gets hot, it'll step down the lumens to keep from getting too hot. So you got the side switch and you got this tail cap. So if you want to go into moonlight mode, you hold this down, then you actuate the tail cap. And there's your moonlight mode, by the way. And you can see barely. Oh, by the way, battery indication is the first 5 seconds when it's turned on. And that showed green, so we're good. Next. And then double click for turbo. So this is 700 lumens here. Turbo's 1,500. Triple tap, strobe, and then double tap will take you to SOS. As you can see, it's doing that. Okay. And then another double tap will take you to beacon mode. So you get, and it's single tap and it'll get you out of there. So it'll go strobe plus SOS plus beacon. Okay, so that's nice. And this is a pretty nice long flashlight. I'm going to kick it off here. You got this kind of bezel here. I guess you could stand it up on there as well. So that's nice. And yeah, a really shiny reflector area for getting down. And we'll take this outside, by the way, and see how far downfield this will go. I'm sure it varies based on atmospheric conditions. You know what I'm saying? So are we going to get 1,100 meters out of this? I'm not sure I got the test area to even try and demonstrate that. But maybe we'll get 400 or 500 meters that we can see, especially with my camera setup. I mean, this thing here is not exactly set up for nighttime, flashlight demo things. So Yeah, we'll get what we get, but at least it'll give you some kind of an idea of how distant this beam will throw, and that's really the thing with this flashlight. It's a lot like, I mean, I've had the Javelot Pro from Olight, and then I had the Javelot Turbo. I sold the Pro, I got the Turbo, and then I sold the Turbo off to a buddy in Sweden who begged it off me. And so I don't have the Javelot Turbo to compare with, and that's 1300 lumens and supposed to be 1300 meters. And this looks a lot like it. Now, my Javelot Turbo cost me, well, I mean, they sticker at $220 something. Okay, I think I bought it on one of the sales. But I mean, this is 79 bucks. So, big difference. Oh, by the way, so how do you recharge the flashlight? And here's what they do. They give you a little cardboard box inside here. And inside there, they give you a charger. And then it's got a USB, a mini USB plug here. And then the regular USB plug here. So you just plug it in and you can charge them. And it looks like it'll do these different batteries. Okay, so it'll do your 21700s, which it doesn't even list here, 16340s, 18650s, blah, blah, blah. So that's kind of nice. So you can use it for a lot of different batteries of other flashlights that you might have. So yeah, I mean, I think that the claim to fame on a lot of these Sofirn flashlights is that they feel like they have a good quality build to them, okay? And they're very budget friendly. So, I mean, really, as far as pricing in the market, you know, they're very, very competitive. So it gives you a place where rather than spending $200, whatever, $79 will get her done. And, you know, this is just a whole different cat to like my EDC carry flashlights and stuff, because those are meant for, you know, kind of close in, illuminating the immediate environment around you and this and that. But this is really for distance. So this is kind of nice to have as a change up or for other, you know, kind of purposes. Now, this has got an outdoor mode and a tactical mode. Now, like I said, tail cap turns it on and off, and you can see, yes, there's our battery indication. Now, like I showed you, the moonlight mode, and then there's low, medium, high, turbo, and the rest, you know, triple tap and all that kind of stuff. But, and let me get back to low. Push and hold for 3 seconds. And you see that? Okay, now you're in tactical mode, and you don't get a lot of brightness levels or other things to choose from in tactical mode. It's low, and it's turbo. Low, and turbo. Triple tap, nothing, okay? Here is your tail switch. Now, you turn it on, and it's turbo. You can do this, kind of a half push on the tail, and do that twice. Then you're into, okay, so boom, boom, and there you go, you're into strobe. Okay, so you got turbo, double tap, strobe, and then you can go all the way to click it, and so it'll stay strobe. So you're going to get low, turbo, strobe. Okay, so not a lot of choices there, but it's tactical mode. So let's click it. Okay, so now we're back to our normal user interface, which, you know, that's preferable for me, but at least you have that option. And I'm clicking through this, and this, of course, takes it out. So it's, let me put a tape on here just in case. You know, you can click on the link I give you, and it'll give you the specs. But, you know, it's 9.5 inches overall length, and then this diameter of this little sucker is a little over 2 inches, like 2 1/8, and then you're looking at what, 55 millimeters. So that's that. And let me throw it on let me see if I got my scale here. Just with batteries included, what are we talking about? Well, it's 465 grams, and I just turned it off. Okay, it's 465 grams. Let's roll it around 2 ounces. 16.41 ounces, so it's 16 ounces in a pound. And I guess could be used even, tactically striking and or, like a baton because of the size here. So feels solid, looks good. Let's take it outside and see what it looks like. Outside with the Sofirn flashlight, and we're looking way down. Got kind of this easement behind my house. So this is low. Okay, let's kind of focus in on that. Medium. And we may see clear out to the desert here. High, this is high. I'm going to try and get the flashlight at the right angle. Might be helpful. Low, medium, high, turbo. Let me try this. So, I mean, yeah, we're not, maybe, I don't know, 150 yards at best to the trees down there. Let's go the other way. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're not going a long way here because, yeah, we just don't have that kind of distance to go before we run into some trees. Okay, let's look down the street. It's definitely a long throw, that's for sure. As you can see. Okay, we're on low, medium, still. Even on medium, that's 100 yards down there, easy. High and turbo. And it's a pretty tight beam here, but it throws down there a long ways. And let's go down this street all the way to where it turns. We can see as far as we're allowed to see because I'm running out of real estate. Okay, down this street, step out here in the middle of the street on turbo. And this is, 3-4 blocks down. All right, we're back. I hope that was helpful in some way to kind of check it out in the night air and take a look, kind of get an impression of what it'll do. I like it. I like it for the money. I like Sofirn brand. They seem to be pretty well built. Now, if you go on Amazon, you look at the you know, the feedbacks from people. You know, they're pretty glowing feedbacks, and the problem is I kind of take that with a grain of salt because you never know how those things are compiled. But personally, and from some other things I've checked out, they seem to be a pretty solid flashlight, pretty reliable, and just really good for the money. And so I've got the link there. Click on it, see what you think. But you know, there's a lot of grip here. And oh, by the way, I mean, I saw in the thing, and you'll see that if you go to their listing there in Amazon, that I mean, you can attach this to a long gun, you know, so you can use it in that regard as well. So interesting there as an optional use of this flashlight. Check it out. Click my link. Thank you for hanging out with me. And we got the Sofirn SF47T. T for tremendously, you know, budget friendly and well built. And you know what we do around here. We love flashlights too, so stay bright.